I'm here with Sevidemic, and this is Elevate.
Bust your fucking future cold open, yo, I'm chewing toes and calf me.
Behold the captain.
That's me, glass tweak, masterpiece is catchy.
Hell yeah.
Do they bear a gift? Wherein is the magic? When an acid tablet battle have me slashing them with no practice. So managed, but a whole lot more God. Profit off the high as if I sold cabbage.
Sevidemic, tell the people about yourself, bro.
Tell the people about myself. Well, hold on. I got to get my mind right. You got to go ahead and help me
Go
out
ahead.
with
Go ahead. Do your thing.
that. First of all, Vaughn, it's good seeing you, man.
It's always a pleasure, bro. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, we used to work together.
Let's not talk about that past.
Shit, we could talk about it. But what was the question? I'm sorry.
Tell the people about yourself. Who is Sevidemic, man?
No, you didn't say my name.
Sevidemic.
Sevidemic is a zombie hop artist from Compton, California, specializing in the visual arts, the performance arts, and the art of storytelling through a ultra sensational version of hip hop.
We get that. Hey, man. So, what got you started rapping anyway? What's got you started into music? Were you always doing music as a kid, or?
What got me started rapping was I used to try to be in bands. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid,
Bands make your dance. Were you trying to make the girls dance by joining the bands?
Dude, I just like being in metal bands and rocking out and banging my head. So I tried to do that. That's my main goal. Like, that was my main goal. And then I realized that musicians are flaky as fuck, and they, they're flaky. So going from band to band to band and just having the same type issues with people just being fucking flaky and not wanting to truly commit to the whole music thing and wanting to, take it all the way. Just wanted to treat it like a hobby. So I got tired of dealing with other people, so I just decided I could probably try to do some shit myself, and that's when I started experimenting with hip-hop.
Truth. So, what hip-hop artist influenced you?
Hip-hop artist, that list is very, thank you, that list is very short. Like, honestly, the artists that got me interested in rap were like Skilo. Yeah,
Skilo.
Tech Nine back in the
Okay,
day.
I can see that.
Tech Nine back in the day.
Before the makeup or with the makeup?
I mean, he always had makeup.
That's true.
Yeah, man. Like when I first heard of Tech Nine, it was like angelic. Like, I don't know if you're a Tech Nine fan, but that was like the days when I was inspired by him, because it was like he was still hip hop, but he was like extreme as far as his visuals and shit like that. He was like out there. So that's what I wanted to do. But that's about it, man. Like not a long, I don't know, like Snoop, I guess.
Because of the tree?
Yeah, I guess. Like,
What's your connection to Hobson?
My connection to Hobson is, if it weren't for Hobson and Funk Volume, I probably wouldn't be able to, be doing what I'm doing right now. Because Hobson and Funk Volume, hosted the Don't Funk Off Our Beats contest. And that's where the majority of my buzz has generated from, even to this day. Like, that's where most people know me from, is from that contest. So thank you, Hobson. Shout out to Funk Volume. Shout out to DJ Hoppa for making the beat that I used 2 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? He made the beat for Haunted and the beat for Cabbage Grand Bat. So dude's talented. Shout outs to those guys, man. They helped me a lot.
Shout out to the Funk Volume family and Dizzy Wright. I remember that back in the day, bro. That's another story. What job were you doing before you started doing music?
Oh man, I worked many jobs. Yeah, I feel like you want a specific answer right now.
Nah, I just want to know what job was key to you. Just like, fuck it, no more jobs.
All right, well,
music.
I'm gonna give you some exclusive info. In 2009, I started working at UPS.
Underpaid slaves.
Underpaid slaves, and this guy was working there too, but not the same time, not the same time as me, but like a year or so after I started, he started. But anyway, They work people real bad around there, man. They're really terrible slave drivers. They don't give a fuck about you, your well-being, your health. And I would tell those dudes, I'd be like, yo, when it comes my turn, and I get hurt, when they mistreat me, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something about this shit. So sure enough, I ended up bulging discs in my back, hurt myself pretty bad, had to go to physical therapy and all types of shit. And at the end of the whole ordeal, I ended up getting a settlement from UPS. But see, during the meanwhile, my lawyer told me, hey, you got to come up with something to get rid of these videos, these music videos, because in the music video, you know, you've shot videos since your back injury. It says it right there, was uploaded on such and such a date, even though I could have recorded it on any other time. I mean, it's ridiculous, but she's like, it makes you look bad that you have these videos you jumping around and pulling people across water and all this type of shit, and your back's supposed to be injured, which it was, but I was just, you know, gritting my way through the shoots, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, you can't have that shit up. So at that time, I had to make all my videos private, and my fans couldn't understand why'd you make your videos private? You know, why'd you do that? And I couldn't tell them. I couldn't tell them because it was a pressing legal matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was all because of my workers' comp lawsuit and shit. So I had to keep my videos private for a long ass time. I actually made them unprivate against my lawyer's fucking direction because I was so sick of it being private for so long. So then it looked like the case was gonna drag out for a lot longer with me being able to get my money and whatnot. So that's when I came up with the whole publicity stunt to set up for Glamour Noir and say, okay, people know me as a zombie. I'm gonna go away and come back, and then everyone knows the aftermath of how people took the death thing and just decided to add their own little twists and turns and spices to it. So it ended up being a fucked up thing. But that was the whole reasoning and motivation behind it, is because I couldn't come straight out and do my zombie shit because of my lawsuit that I was working on with UPS. You know, and not being able to show off my fucking acrobatics and all that shit that I like to do shows, any of that shit. So that's why I opted to do this thing, to just keep my name hot and to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? And it ended up being a fucked up ass situation.
So basically, you pulled a Tupac without the hologram.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm the real thing, still in person. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, basically, I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for Tupac. I don't know what Tupac's doing. I don't know what
Cuba.
Yeah, I don't know what Tupac's doing, but you know.
So what constitutes as hard work for you? You know, we got to get a real question in for Elevate every time.
I think just consistency. Whatever you're doing, just stay consistent at that shit, and just, you know, make sure you're not just doing whatever you're doing for the sake of doing it. Just like, oh, I'm a rapper. Oh, I'm an actor. Oh, I'm a
passion.
Yeah, stay consistent. If you put out albums, man. You can't just put out one album and call yourself a rapper. You should have
Truth.
You should take pride in your body of work, is what I'm saying.
What's up next?
What's up next is Ready to Undie. Drops Tuesday the 28th. I don't know when this is coming out, so it might be out by the time this drops. I don't know. Ready to Undie is an EP. All Biggie Smalls beats from mostly the Ready to Die album, and then there's Dead Wrong as well.
So another concept album.
Yeah, it's an EP.
You're like one of the few concept rappers in Compton, California.
Well, you know, it's just a little stint I'm on. That's just what I'm doing right now is just you know, just showing people I can rhyme on anything.
Truth. Well.
Oh, and From the Graveyard, my next LP that's dropping in the fall. So like late summer, early fall 2013. That's gonna be like, you know, the best thing I've ever done. Just a little bit I've done so far is just ridiculous. So From the Graveyard.
Would you like to plug any websites for us to let your fans know where they can find you, or up and coming fans?
Sevidemic.com. Sevidemic.com. And Sevidemic.com is where you can get merch, download albums, You can,
I'm like,
you can,
Find her.
you can, I don't know. You can Sevidemic. That's how you spell it.
Put Mike in your name, just like it's in your hand. That's Elevate with Sevidemic. Oh. Let me turn this thing off.
You know what? What if I don't want to turn it off?
That's
What if I'm
pretty sick.
What if I'm not finished here?
I believe that's it.